Hello everyone, my name is Serafi. I'm happy to meet you all, and today we're going to be playing Archfiends. I built this deck kind of on the fly, so I haven't fully worked out the kinks here. There's a couple of problems with the combo that I'm thinking of, but I figure I'll come up with ways to fix it on the fly. So we're just going to play, we're going to test it, see what issues we have, and then kind of adjust from there. There's a lot of restrictions and locks in the deck that we kind of have to figure out as we go. Going first. Activating Graver's effect. We basically have full combo in hand, so we're good. Grab Tract. Activate Tract. Draw Fabled Lurie and discard it. Yo, hello Liquid Rax. Welcome to the stream. Alright, we special summon Fabled Lurie and we're going to link into Fiendsmith's Requiem. Fiendsmith's Requiem's effect, tribute itself. I can already see 3 archetypes, that's right. Special summon Lacrima of the Crimson Tears. Lacrima of the Crimson Tears mills the Fiendsmith Engraver. I'm going to start things off by activating Tract from the graveyard. There's like a bunch of extra deck cards I need to use. Alright, we're going to fuse Lacrima and Highness Archfiend. Which is a mistake, actually. I need that card. Uh-oh. Fiendsmith's Lacrima's effect, I guess we're gonna get Highness Archfiend back to our hand. My fault. That's okay, that's okay. Alright, next, we activate Engraver's effect. And we're going to shuffle Fabled Lurie back into the deck in order to special summon it. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Now... we make Wave High King Caesar. We'll worry about it later. For right now, we just need to win a couple of games. Okay. Wave High King Caesar for right now. Then we'll use Royal Archfiend's effect. We pitch it. Grab the Duke Archfiend. We get an extra normal. We're going to normal summon Duke Archfiend, and we're going to use its effect. We are now locked into only Archfiend monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. We're going to send Archfiend Harris from deck to graveyard. Archfiend Harris's effect. We grab, what can we not search normally? I'm gonna grab Matador, I think. Alright. Now we normal summon Archfiend Highness. Because we have 2 normal summons. Archfiend Highness's effect. We banish the Archfiend Harris from our graveyard. We get to search 2 Archfiend cards. So we're going to grab the Archfiend Strategy and the Throne of the Archfiends. Okay. Now, we activate Archfiend's Usurpation. And we're going to tribute our Duke Archfiend in order to ritual summon Matador Archfiend. Matador Archfiend's effect. If it's ritual summon, we get to add 2 Archfiend cards from our deck to our hand. We are going to grab Archfiend Emperor and Archfiend's Favor. Oh, wait, no. I don't want Archfiend's Emperor. Oh, wait. Oh, I should have grabbed Archfiend's Ghastly Hitch. The Archfiend archetype isn't fully in Master Duel, is it? There's like 1 card missing. Alright, activate Archfiend Strategy. Archfiend Strategy's effect. We place an Archfiend Pendulum monster from our extra deck face up. We're going to place the Archfiend's Emperor. Now we activate Throne of the Archfiends. And we're going to ritual summon the Archfiend from our extra deck by attributing the one in our hands. Important. We say no when you summon him. Because his effect when he's summoned is to banish the whole field. Alright, now we activate Archfiend Emperor's effect. If he's in the extra monster zone, we get to special summon any fiend we want from our deck ever. So we're going to summon Regenesis Archfiend. And Regenesis Archfiend lets us draw Regenesis Sage. Okay, so we have 2 Omnis. We have the Regenesis Sage Omni, and we have the Archfiend's Fervor Omni. Okay. We pass. I'm figuring it out. This is not an easy deck to play. Phantom Knights, Regenesis, Archfiends, Fiendsmith. Nice. Yes, that's right. Oh, you're missing 1 archetype, by the way. But you'll see it in a second. Alright, my opponent doesn't even try. Alright, going first. They were trying to process the brew you made. They were not sure what was happening. There it is. Look at the glory. Alright, okay, so we're going to activate Foolish Burial. And with Foolish Burial, we are going to mill... BA, that's right. We're going to mill Fiendish Rhino Warrior. And that triggers Fiendish Rhino Warrior to mill our Archfiend Harris. That high MF, I built this too, but I like it, but I still need to figure out it more. Do you need the Matador? Matador is a big part of it. Alright, here's the 1-card combo. So we're just going to use Royal Archfiend here. We add the Duke Archfiend for deck to hand. Then we're going to normal summon Duke Archfiend, and we're going to use its effect. We send the... Oh. I already milled Oops. Okay. So as I was saying, we go into Fiendsmith here. Wait, I'm locked. Okay. We can't... Okay, we can't use Archfiend Harris to be our starter, because Archfiend Harris is our extender. Right. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. We're learning as we go. The deck is like a 2018 deck that was printed in 2026 for some reason. It's really not linear. Alright. Okay, let's see how the deck goes going second. We have literally every card we could want in our hand. Kashtira. That's crazy, bro. Okay, special summon the Kashtira Unicorn. Activate Kashtira Theosis. Special summon the Kashtira Fenrir. Kashtira Fenrir is going to grab Kashtira Riseheart. No, he's going to get Ogre. Does he have Birth? He already had Riseheart, sure. Okay, Season to Shangri-Ira. When two souls of anger combine into one, the power to destroy worlds is born. Not even an atom will be left in its wake. Rank 7, Kashtira Shangri-Ira. Kashtira Big Bang's effect activates as a Chainlink 1. Kashtira Shangri-Ira's effect activates as a Chainlink 2. Oh, he got rid of one of my pendulum zones. What a jerk. My rage will devour the whole world! IXC summon! The Angel of Wrath! Rank 7! Kashtira Arise Heart! He does have Birth. Okay, so he gets to normal summon Ogre now. Ogre is going to add Kashtira Preparations. Pretty good. Not bad. Not a bad play at all. Okay. My turn. Okay, we have Boil the Dawn's Light. He's going to special summon Unicorn from his deck. Do you play Shining Archfiend? No. Okay, that is literally this is like the dream opener. He's got Birth, he's got Prep, he has Ratesoth, even though Ratesoth is a one-of. Shangri-Ira, Arise Heart, Ogre, Fenrir, and Unicorn. So if I breathe, I get a card banished. Not great. Not a great position to be in case you're curious. But this is fine. So, So, we normal summon Duke Archfiend. We have to bait a Riseheart. That's what we have to do. We have to bait a Riseheart. So we Duke Archfiend. We're going to mill Archfiend Harris. Never mind, we banished it. His effect is good. He can take control of an opponent's monster. I understand that. I don't want to use it. It's not good enough. It's only good for when you're going second, and this deck is already really good at going second. Please don't banish my Emperor. Okay. Wow. If we only have two Emperors and one of them gets banished, We've lost. Hype Pen Rituals. Hello, Harmac. Welcome to the stream. Alright, we have pre-prep, which is good, because you can't... for some reason, despite you having, like, infinite search in this deck, you cannot search Ritual of the Matador, which is really, really annoying. Hey, Tier. Tier Punk. That's new. Hold on. Let me let Tutor know about this. Grab tier cash. By the way, how long do you guys think it's going to take for Konami to release a new Pendulum deck that actually Pendulum summons? Because we've had, what? A Valmonica, which only has 2 scales, 3 and 5, and only 1 monster. We've had Nemlaria, which literally only has 1 Pendulum monster. We've had the new Fright First stuff, which doesn't Pendulum summon. We've had the new Speedroid stuff, which doesn't Pendulum summon. Scales 5 to 8. Yeah, thanks, game. I appreciate that. We have the Archfiend stuff, which doesn't Pendulum summon. And we have Enneacraft, which literally can't Pendulum summon. All their scales are 0. So, I don't know. Konami continues to use the Pendulum mechanic for other things, and they just hate Pendulum summoning. Valmonica Pendulums? I mean, they have 1 monster. Sulfacord. Ah, that's a good point. Sulfacord does... They did print new Sulfacord support. So I guess I eat crow. That is the one deck they printed recently that actually is a Pendulum deck. What do you mean the new Fright First stuff? From, like, when was that? Hold on, let me see. I say new, you know, new for Fright Fur. When did Edge Imp Cotton Eater come out? Fluffle Angel and Edge Imp Cotton Eater. They have 3 monsters? I guess technically you can Pendulum summon the other 2 once you've activated Inventari. Over 5 years ago, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I mean, but that is legitimately that's within the Pendulum era. Like they don't use Pendulum summoning. Also, hello, Icy. All right, let's see. Pre-prep. They made it so Triple D can Pendulum twice in a turn now. Yeah, but Triple D is an old Pendulum deck. It's from a deck that was like allowed to Pendulum summon. I was talking about like a new deck, a new Pendulum deck, because none of the new Pendulum stuff Pendulum summons. Okay, we have Ritual, the Matador, and Matador Archfiend, which is awesome. How am I going to do this? What am I going to start with? What's my starter, chat? Okay, we Foolish. What does this do? Does this do anything? No, okay. I was busy talking, and I didn't realize that my opponent did something, because they didn't. We're gonna mill Phantom Knights. Whoa, Archfiends. This for the Archfiend enthusiast? Yes. Why am I not able to... Oh, Ancient Cloak is the one that draws a monster, and I already have Silent Boots in my hand. That's right. Okay. That was. What if there's an Anycraft extra deck card that is summoned face down? That's still not pendulum summoning. Like you're still summoning like a fusion monster or an Xyz monster from the extra deck. That's not the same thing as pendulum summoning. Then when it is in the pen zone, you get to pendulum summon face down. That's stupid. Don't even pretend that you can pendulum summon face down. All right, we ritual summon Matador Archfiend. Pendulums are very famous for link spamming. They know what could happen if they make a good pendulum deck that actually pendulum summons. I understand that, but it's really stupid that only pendulum is treated this way and not any other deck. Like they know that every deck is good if you give it support, and they just specifically hate pendulums for some reason. Alright, so we're going to grab Royal Archfiend and Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. I love Matador Archfiend. By the way, Matador Archfiend's amazing. Okay, we're going to grab Duke Archfiend. We get an extra normal. Normal summon Duke... Stupid but brilliant. Okay. We mill the Archfiend Harris. Activating whilst face down is also stupid but real. It is, but the difference between... Okay, you can't pendulum... Even if you could pendulum summon face down, all of the scales are 0, Harmac. They're all 0. You can't... What number exists between 0 and 0? Nothing. Normal summon Eris Archfiend. Eris Archfiend's effect. We banish the Archfiend Harris. We get to draw 2 more cards. We're going to grab, not Archfiend Emperor. I have to remind myself that I do not want to add Archfiend Emperor to my hand for some reason. Alright, activate Archfiend Strategy. Archfiend Strategy's effect. We banish... we put a Pendulum monster in our extra deck. Then we activate Throne of the Archfiends. And we are going to Ritual Summon from the extra deck. Rise up from hell to conquer all! Level 7 Archfiend Emperor! Archfiend Emperor's effect activates! Archfiend's Explosion! Archfiend Emperor lets me special summon any fiend from my deck, my graveyard, my hand, or banishment! I special summon Regenesis Archfiend! Regenesis Archfiend's effect activates! Regenesis Sage! Let's battle! Archfiend Emperor attacks! I love the effect to just, like, it's unaffected and then it just banishes everything. Like, what are you supposed to do? Just cry. That's what you do. That's what rituals need, by the way. For a ritual deck that is not Mitsurugi to be good, it just needs to, like, completely obliterate everything. Actually, that's part of the reason why Mitsurugi is good. Emergency Teleports. Ugh. This guy is actually playing Punk Tearlaments. I don't know what to say. Hold on. We're gonna Archfiend's Fervor. Alright, we just beat Tier Limit. It was some weird, disgusting punk tier hybrid. But it counts! We beat Tier Limit! That's something. Is this deck budget? This is the cheapest deck I've built, like, all year. Legitimately, all year, this is the cheapest deck I've built. I think it was like 680 UR dust or something like that's with Fiendsmith. Like Fiendsmith was basically all of it. If you choose not to play Fiendsmith, this deck is like dirt cheap. Because one of the 2 URs is Archfiend Matriarch, and you don't even play her. Well, Matador Archfiend is in my hand, which means that I can't search Ritual of the Matador, which is really annoying. That is okay. Normal summon Lacrima of the Crimson Tears. Lacrima of the Crimson Tears effect. We mill Fiendsmith's Engraver. Link into sequence. Raid Raptors are great, but absolutely need a way to figure out a way to get some removal. Raid Raptors have insane removal. What are you talking about? Raid Raptors can blow up the entire... Like, almost all of Raid Raptors' effects are removal. Am I being trolled right now? Engraver's effect. Shuffle Lacrima back. Special it back. Alright, we seize into Wave High King Caesar. Wait. No. Hold on. Because we still need to ritual summon. No, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Raid Raptors have an Omni-Negate trap. They do have an Omni-Negate trap, but if you're talking about removal, Raid Raptors can literally blow up the entire field as a quick buy spell card. I don't know what he's talking about. I activate Throne of the Archfiends. We're going to Ritual Summon Matador by tributing Archfiend Emperor, which, since it's not on the field, it's going to go to the graveyard. Alright, Matador Archfiend's effects. We grab Royal Archfiend and... Archfiend's Fervor? Yeah. Royal Archfiend's effect. Grab Duke, get an extra normal. Normal Duke, Duke effect. Wait, no. That was wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong! Oh my god, why did I do that? I'm so bad. I am so bad. Right. I can't... The one card combo is if you haven't normaled. God, this deck is trash. Why does it require... okay, if this deck was actually made in 2025, then either Duke or Highness should have an effect to special summon itself from hand. The fact that both of them require a normal summon, and then the game only gives you one extra normal summon, which basically means you can't bridge into it, is so bizarre and frustrating. The normal revolution can clear the board by itself. Well, it's not. That's by battle usually. Okay. All right, we just... Matador is a warrior? Why is Matador a warrior? It literally has demon in its name. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. We won't make Master King. Why would I be able to use 2 Archfiends to make Master King? That's stupid. That's stupid, chat. I'm a dumb player for thinking I could do that. I don't have... Okay. I mean targeted. Okay. You mean targeted. Let's look at Raid Raptor. Let's just type in Raid Raptor. Targeted destruction for Raid Raptors. We have Raid Raptor Revolution Falcon Air Raid. If this card is Exceed Summon, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Raid Raptor Revolution Falcon. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Satellite Cannon Falcon. If this card is Exceed Summon by using a Raid Raptor monster as material, you can destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. Raid Raptor Stranger Falcon. Once per turn, you can detach one Exceed material from this card, target one monster your opponent controls, and destroy it. Like, you're not playing the archetype if you think that Raid Raptors suffer from removal, because that's literally their main point. For a moment, I was excited because I thought you were playing Triple D because of Wave High King Caesar. Someone has not been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while if they think Wave High King Caesar is an indication of Triple D. Without special summoning, just play Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm, Dark Hole, Raigeki. There's tons of generic removal. You don't need to make a Raid Raptor. Alright. I am messing this up so badly. This deck gives me brain rot. Like, I'm trying to play it correctly, and it's just like, every time I try and make a play that makes sense in my mind, it's like, oh, actually there's like three reasons you can't do that. Alright, normal summon Lacrima. It's Mill Engraver again. Tract. We can just mill Tract. Okay, Harpy's Feather Duster, Raigeki, and maybe Icarus, but I've been told multiple times it would slow me down. Icarus attack would slow you down. Everything else is fine. Okay. I don't have a normal summon. Why does this card require a normal summon? Konami, like, if you're gonna print a deck with a Light Fiend in it that locks you, you should not, like, make it so that I'm better off and hate the game less by just using it as a card to go into Fiendsmith than in its actual deck. That's all I'm saying. Okay. May I ask what deck you're playing? I'm playing Archfiends. It's the title of the stream. In theory, I am playing Archfiends. I have not successfully summoned an Archfiend, like, this whole time. I'm not... I just built this deck. I literally built this deck, and I playtested it once before I went live. And it is quite frustrating. But, like I said, we're figuring it out as we go. Tour Guide is supposed to be my opener, and I have not drawn her yet. So we'll see if I can actually pop off. Hey, there's Tour Guide. Let's go. Been away from the game for 6 years. I mean, the main way that you play Raid Raptors is you just, like, blow your opponent's board up. If you get locked, then you get locked. Like, a lot of people just deal with that. Like, I mean, you could just surrender. It's not a big deal. It's a best of one format. You don't have a side deck. If you're too worried about, that's the problem. Like since it's a best of one format, if you run a bunch of going second cards, they're going to be bricks when you go first. And if you run a bunch of hand traps, they're going to be not so great when you go second. Like sometimes hand traps help you when you go second, but most of the time, I mean, especially Fuwalos. But most of the time, hand traps are less good than board breakers. They're just better when you go first. So it's like, what's the middle ground, right? How do you make your deck consistent while also helping you win if there's interruption, playing through interruption, interrupting your opponent, etc., etc., etc. I mean, at some point you have to just accept that you can't play around everything. End on 3 towers and watch your opponent regret not running Goddess. Yeah, that's the typical Raid Raptor experience. I was thinking Rise Strix had just been printed. It was around COVID. I built Raid Raptors for locals with Ultimate Falcon, last Strix setup, and found Rebellion exists now. Rebellion is amazing, yes. That is the primary way the deck is played. I have a guide for that on my channel if you have not learned how to play it yet. Raid Raptors are playing Simorg now, by the way. There's Requiem. Typical end board for Fiends or for Life Twins is either Desiree or Wave High King Caesar, Nightmare Griffin, Trouble Sunny, a Baoq the Lightless Shadow. Those 4, yeah. Tribute is a 1-card combo? Yeah, Tribute Lanius is like their only 1-card combo, but yes. I feel like they should have this type of animation in Duel Links, not the summon of an ace monster animation. It's too late at this point. They've already set the precedent. They're not, if they released animations like this in Duel Links, people would riot. Figured out the combo after a few days of messing it up. Bird of Perfection, Strangulanius, Bloom Vulture, 1 heal, Eager, Noir. Yeah, that's right. All stuff I didn't run before. Yeah. But it's great. I mean, Rising Rebellion is awesome. It's a fantastic card. Okay, so we got Wait, what? You had full Live Twin combo. Where's your Trouble Sunny? It's in your graveyard. Where's a Baoq? Wait, what's going on? What, bro? Why did you make a Numb Day? Is Lacrima in the graveyard? Lacrima's not even in the graveyard. Numb Day's useless. I think I might kill this guy. Okay. Have we gotten the board wipe banish off yet? Oh yeah, absolutely. That was like game 2. Alright. Alright, so he has one Omni Negate and a draw? Okay. If that's what you got, bro, that's what you got. Tour guide? Imperm, okay. Be right back, I'm getting some popcorn. He messed up and just went with it. That does appear to be the case. Alright, he drew a card. Alright, let's see. Alright, pre-prep. Ash. Okay. Alright then, Royal Archfiend. Grab Highness. Get my extra normal. He gets to draw a card, sure. Okay. Normal summon Highness. Highness effect. Banish Royal from grave. Draw 2. Okay. Desiree is going to negate that. I am now locked into Archfiend monsters. Alright. GG. Okay, alright. Let's see what happens if we can go first with Tour Guide. Let's go. Here we go. Do I run a second copy of Rebellion Rank Up? I have never done that. Never felt the need to run a second copy of it. Alright. I guarantee you'll enjoy your trip to the afterlife. Tour Guide from the Underworld. Tour Guide from the Underworld's effect activates. Alright. It's unfortunate. Alright, then I'll activate Archfiend's Usurpation. Tribute to the Tour Guide and the Fiendish Rhino. Matador Archfiend. Matador Archfiend's effect activates as a Chainlink 1. Fiendish Rhino Warrior's effect activates as a Chainlink 2. Let's grab Royal Archfiend and Archfiend's Fervor. Archfiend Harris's effect activates. Does card add? Yeah, it does add. Okay. We're gonna grab Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. Alright, Royal Archfiend's effect activates from my hand. Highness Archfiend. Highness Archfiend's effect activates. I activate my field spell, Archfiend's Strategy. Archfiend's Strategy's effect activates. Now I activate my spell card, Throne of the Archfiends. Arrive from hell to rule once more! Level 7 Archfiend Emperor! Archfiend Emperor special summons a fiend monster from my deck, my graveyard, or my banishment, or my hand. Regenesis Archfiend! Regenesis Archfiend's effect activates. Regenesis Sage. Okay. Alright, we still have 2 Omni Negates and a pop. I'd really like to, go off more, but that's fine. Opponent summons Witchcraft Pittore. Okay. Witchcraft Pittore attributes itself for cost. So you were abusing your friend with stun? Yeah, sounds like it. We all played the Solar Flare, like, level limit area B stuff, though. That was like a structure deck created by Konami. Okay, there's Madame Vere, which can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. We are going to Ghastly Glitch. I'm going to activate Witchcrafter Golem Aruru's effects. Trying to bounce my Archfiend Emperor, which is unaffected, so no. Pitch Boyo the Dawn's Light. Boyo the Dawn's Light draws us Mutiny in the Sky. Ash. Okay. Foolish Burial Goods. Alright, we're going to go ahead and activate Archfiend's Fervor now. Negate that. That's all the cards he has. Draw 1 card, then either banish your entire hand or send a Witchcraft card to the graveyard. Sure, go ahead. Drew another Pittore. Nice. Pass. Cool. How's Gladiator Beast? Gladiator Beast is mid. They have a cool deck where they can go. They can have 2 battle phases, which is kind of interesting, but it's okay. My friend, who is a massive fan of them, is putting together a modern take with new stuff like Dominacious. Yeah, Dominacious is fine. It's a monster negate. Alright, okay. Alright. Tour guide. No. No tour guide. Okay. I understand, game. I'm not allowed to play tour guide. That would be too much fun. Normal summon, Lacrima, Lacrima's effects. Veiler. That is awkward. No, it's not. I don't care. I don't need this effect to resolve. I have Requiem. Okay. Alright then, activate Archfiend's Usurpation. Matador's effect. We grab Royal and I guess we have to grab Harris so that we can discard it. Ash is obviously a fan. They're never not here. It's true, though. Ash loves me. The feeling is not mutual. Alright, normal summon Highness effect. Banish the Archfiend's Usurpation from the graveyard. We're gonna grab Throne and Fervor. Now we activate Strategy. Strategy's effect, place the Archfiend Emperor in the extra monster zone. Activate Throne of the Archfiends. Tribute Archfiend Harris and Matador Archfiend in order to ritual summon Archfiend Emperor. That triggers Archfiend Harris's effects. You get to draw another card. We're going to grab Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. Now we activate Archfiend Emperor's effect, allowing us to special summon Regenesis Archfiend from our deck. But Regenesis Archfiend, I think, adds from deck to hand. Yeah, so it doesn't work because Sage is in the graveyard. That does basically nothing. Okay. We have one Omni. We have an Omni and a Pop, and our monster's unaffected. Hey, bro, what's up? Back with a new account, I see. That's correct. Hello, Joel. Normal summon Soul Archfiend. Soul Archfiend's effect, we are going to Ghastly Glitch that. Pitch Boyo. Hello, Q. That's some expensive popcorn you had to pop, I guess. Or maybe you just made it all on the stove. Boyo the Dawn's Light, we grab Mutiny in the Sky. You should play End of Anubis, it's a fiend monster. I've heard that. Not particularly interested in End of Anubis. End of Anubis stops Fiendsmith. It's a terrible idea for you. Alright, Bone Archfiend. Pitch another card. I mean, it's cute that you're going to keep trying to play, but you don't have a tuner monster, so... Not sure what your plan is. That is Earthbound Immortal Red Nova. That's extremely based of you, but... Wait. Oh, you can banish this from the graveyard. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm interested. I just like it because it looks cool, to be honest. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Alright, he's going to reduce his level by 1 by milling a card. Mill Vision Archfiend. Increase level, okay. Vision Archfiend's effect. Grab a spell or trap that mentions Red Dragon Archfiend. Going to be Crimson Gaia. Activate Crimson Gaia and use its effect, desperately trying to search a tuner monster. Absolutely not. We activate Archfiend Emperor's effect. Omni Negate. Get Omni Nerd. Battle. I take 8. Main 2. Alright. Activate Lacrima's effect. Shuffle it back to summon Requiem. Requiem's effect, tribute itself, special summon Lacrima. Lacrima, Mill, Engraver. There we go. Alright, Mutiny in the Sky. Luce the Dusk's Dark. Luce the Dusk's Dark's effect. That triggers Archfiend Harris. Regenesis Archfiend's effect. What's good, Neo? Hello, Weash. Welcome to the stream. We are playing Regenesis, we're playing Regenesis, Phantom Knights, Burning Abyss, Fiendsmith Archfiends. TM. That is a trademark of Neo Serafi. I came up with this. And because I came up with it, does not work. So a pile, got it, yes. Wonder if Master Duel would ever add on old formats like Goat and Edison, or even the new one I heard about, Genesis. If they were going to do that, they would have done that years ago. Game's 4 years old now. It's not going to make anything huge. It's not going to make any huge changes. Besides, there's no pleasing Edison players. They don't want to play with cards after their errata. They don't want to play with cards with like the new rules, and Konami is not going to endorse playing by old rules. They occasionally have formats where it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! With the 2001 ban list, or Yu-Gi-Oh! With the 2014 ban list, or something like that. As a licensed Konami judge, Edison players are the people that I despise judging for the most. People like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! More, to be honest. They do. Bro is just playing hero. Still with increase. It's crazy how many hero players I've seen that are still using increase. Like, this guy's playing Miracle Ejector. He's playing Miracle Ejector. He doesn't need increase. But he's still going to run that over something like Mass Hero Furnace. Which is shocking. Link 2. That's going to be Cross Crusader. No. Infernal Devicer first. That's a mistake. So you might think Infernal Devicer is like a good option to go first because it searches a card. Infernal Devicer is a fiend. It can be made with 2 hero monsters, but is a fiend. And Cross Crusader requires 2 warrior monsters. So if you make Infernal Devicer before you make Cross Crusader, it makes your Link plays really, really annoying. See, now he's going to have to go into Wonder Driver first, because he can't use Infernal Devicer to make Cross Crusader. And now he's going to have to start fusion summoning and doing his stuff before he actually starts searching. Would Sharp allow me to pull Ultimate Falcon from Grave? Heard conflicting views on the rule regarding that. What do you mean, Sharp? If you're going to ask me for a card ruling, you need to give me the full names of the cards. I don't know what slang you're using. Mass Hero Duskcrow. He is playing first. If you're playing Furnace, why are you playing Increase? You don't need both of them. There is no functional world where you need both of them. Oh, you're using it to search Mass Change. You have Fountain for that, sir. Raid Raptor Sharp Lanius. 1 second. Raid Raptor Sharp Lanius. During your main phase 2, if this card attacked this turn, you can target one Raid Raptor monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Okay, let's see. What is the Raid Raptor Arsenal Falcon? If this card is sent from to the graveyard while it has a Raid Raptor monster as material, you can special summon one Raid Raptor Exceeds monster from your X deck, and if you do, attach this card to it as material. Okay, so the only way that you can use Sharp Lanius to summon Ultimate Falcon is if Ultimate Falcon is Exceeds summoned, which would be like if you played Doom Double Force and you use like a rank 5 to go into it. I believe that's an Exceed summon. Yes. But typically the way that people summon Ultimate Falcon is by using Arsenal Falcon's effect, and Arsenal Falcon's effect is not an Exceed summon. So if Ultimate Falcon goes to the graveyard after it is summoned by the effect of Arsenal Falcon, it cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. There's Contrast Hero Chaos. There's the Cross Crusader. Now he can go to Malicious. Is Poly even in this guy's hand? He discarded it. It's in his graveyard. There's Plasma. Oh my god, he summoned Voltic Thunder. Oh my god. What did you bring back with Wonder Driver? Miracle Fusion. Wow, so this guy is, like, not even going to summon DP. Mass change into Dark Law. So he's going Plasma, Double Contrast Hero Chaos, Dark Law. And then probably Favorite Contact to go into, like, Wingman. Which is, I mean... He's probably going to win. Oh, no, he didn't... Wait, are you not going to Miracle Fusion again? So it's only one Contrast Hero Chaos? Wow. Okay. With Rank Up Magic Skip Force. Rank Up Magic Skip Force is a Exceed summon, so that would work just fine. Playing Harden and Nibiru? Heroes do not have a way to play around Nibiru. They lose to Nibiru. If you are a hero player, you accept this. Where you stop playing it. Alright, we're going to activate Tract. Let's run Santa Claus next game. Don't need Santa Claus. Alright, so he has Ash. I think I've been ashed every single game so far on stream, which is really funny. And by funny, I mean I'm going to stab myself. Alright, let's go Archfiend strategy. I can't play around Dark Law. All my cards require going to the graveyard. Okay. Don't say stab. What's wrong with stab? 2361, whoever just subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. How are you guys enjoying the WCQ? Are you guys ranking up? You guys playing Stage 2 in Duel Links? Excited for the ban list? Okay, alright. Hold on. This is not a drill. I have Foolish Burial to bait Ash. So maybe we can combo this game. Foolish. There's a delay. Okay. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. We are gonna mill Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Say Puncture instead. Got it. Fiendish Rhino Warrior's effect. We get to mill again. Okay, he definitely has Ash. Okay. We're gonna mill Engraver. Alright, now we normal summon Tour Guide. Tour Guide effect. Ghost Ogre. I actually don't know if I can extend then, because Tour Guide special summons in a monster that is negated. So I don't know if I can special summon Boyo. No, I can't. Boyo has to negate a monster's effects in order to summon itself. Rough. Okay. I'm on level 17, but I think I'm done because it's just branded up there. Same, dude. It's so annoying. Every game, Cool Tune branded, Cool Tune branded. I played for 3 hours and I didn't move my rank at all. Okay. Alright. Surely. Okay, there's no tour guide yet. Okay, so we special summon Seer. Then we normal summon Fiendish Warrior Rhino. Alright, Kyo, I think this is it. Lincoln and Cherubini. Okay. Fiendish Rhino Warrior's effects. Nope. They're too scared by the Burning Abyss. It's like Burning Abyss in 2026. This guy's probably like Farfa's. This guy's probably Farfa, Smurf. Serafi, that's not a name. Mondu. I'm at 15 climbing with Goaty, and I might stop my tuners keep getting popped in the standby phase by falling in the Virtuous. True. I went second in like 10 games in a row. That's rough. Alright, it's cool tune. Normal summon Ghost Spell. Cooltoon RS. Banish Moon. That's awesome, thanks. Trackmaker. Banish Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch and put Seer on the bottom of the deck. He's like, what is this Burning Abyss deck? I don't want that smoke. That's a free special right there. Little does he know, I have Graph. Cooltoon RS. Another Cooltoon Synchro. This is a twice per turn effect. Zalen. Farfa would be proud. Yeah. Okay, so this is a Omni Negate and then another Omni Negate. Alright. You can't go into the link to Burning Abyss monster because the levels are modulated. I mean, I don't need to. I'm not gonna do that when I'm going second. Foolish. Sick. Harris's effect. RS is not a hard once per turn? It is. RS is a hard once per turn. I don't know why you made two of them. Should have made remix so we could go into back-to-back. Alright, we grab Royal Archfiend. Royal Archfiend's effect. Grab Highness Archfiend. Normal summon Highness Archfiend. Highness Archfiend's effect. Banish Archfiend Harris from the graveyard. This is a draw 2, so I assume he's going to Omni this. Yep. Okay. Now we activate Pre-Preparation of Rites. He has Ghost Bell. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, normal summon Boyo the Dawn's Light. Link into Master King. Boyo's effect. Called by the grave as well. Okay. Alright, that's fine then. Colton can get away with playing more than 15 hand traps. It's true, I understand that. Alright, Foolish. We'll use Silent Boots to grab a Monster Negate. Now we activate Royal Archfiend. He gives up. Alright. Well, I would like to try this combo out, but, I mean, we'll see. Oh, it's Wooly. Hey, Wooly, what's up? How'd you get to DL7? Loving the icon, bro. That looks nice. What deck do you have for me today, Wooly? Set 3 pass. Classic Wooly. Alright, we're going to link into Fiendsmith's Requiem. Requiem Tribute itself. Steernay the Duelist, just popping in to say hello before I have to go to locals. Hey, Steernay, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you, of course. How are things going? We are playing Fiendsmith, Burning Abyss, Archfiend, Phantom Knights, and when we go first, people surrender. When we go second, we fail to break forwards because they have infinite hand traps. Basically. Okay. That's stopped basically my whole turn. So I think we set 3 and pass. Big welcome. Sounds interesting. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Why would you summon... Oh, okay. Can't use that effect, Wooly. Alright. Get fog-bladed. Using Big Welcome to dodge Fogblade. Interesting. I mean, that's good. Alright, this is definitely not Wooly. This is like someone who bought a Wooly account and hasn't changed the name yet. Alright, let's see. Apophis the Serpent. Okay. So this is like Man Labyrinth. Manthrinth. Okay. Welcome. Alright. Alright, lovely. Can I play the game yet? Normal summon Lacrima. Lacrima's effect. Emperor. Okay. Okay. Why can I not link summon? Oh, Requiem is in my graveyard. Right. Okay. I think both are better without the other, and I own both these decks in real life. What's better? Man and Labyrinth. Alright, well, Necro-Equip attack. Hofus isn't going to stop you from getting destroyed by battle. I mean... I guess I have to Usurpation here. Alright, he doesn't have a continuous trap out. So we can Ghastly Glitch. Top Lovely. That triggers the effect to mill Archfiend Harris. Now we can search some follow-up. Grab Royal. Then we're going to activate Lacryma of the Crimson Tears. And he's going to use Dominus Impulse. Okay. So now he is locked out of Light, Earth, and Wind for the rest of the turn. So for the rest of the duel. So no more Max C, no more Fualos. Normal summon Ariana again. Okay. I was hoping that Charmers would have come out by now. I was like really eager to make a Stirne video as soon as Charmers came to Master Duel, but they haven't come yet, which is surprising. When did Charmers come out in the TCG? Let's see. Feels like it's been ages. Charmers Quartet in Bloom. OCG January 24th. Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was longer ago than that. Okay, yeah, it was back in January. Okay, I guess I can forgive it not being here yet. Apophis the Swamp Deity, alright. But when Charmers do come to Master Duel, I will definitely be building them so that Stirne can watch my video and tell me that I'm doing it wrong. Pass. Okay. That was the second wave of Charmer support? What was the first wave? Hold on. Charmers of the Grand Circle was January 26. Spellbook of the Grand Circle is January 2026. Yeah, it looks like all the new stuff was in January. I don't see anything before that. It does feel like it was ages ago, but... Charmers Pure isn't really a deck at the moment, so I'll look forward to it. Good, I'm glad. I definitely do want you to watch my content. Link 4 is the second wave. Okay. You are a paying member, and I really appreciate your support. So I definitely want to create content that you enjoy watching. I don't want you to feel like you're wasting your money. Gonna draw a card. I know that you play Charmers with Canines, which makes sense considering all the deck traps are level 5. I'll have to kind of try and see what works. But I will be attempting Pure if I can, because, I mean, Charmers has always been kind of a deck that I wanted to make work. I played Mekk-Knight Charmers and Duel Links. That's a level 6. That's perfect. Alright, now we can special summon Regenesis Archfiend by revealing Archfiend Emperor in our hand. Regenesis Archfiend grabs us the other Archfiend, so we now have an Omni Negate, and yep, they can see it after that. Cool. Excellent. So as you can see, even if we don't have combo, we can still win a drawn-out game against Labyrinth. Yes, I play them with... yes, I've been playing them with Canine, although I've been playing a really gimmicky version just for fun, which is Wake Cup Charmers. Wake Cups. Wake Ups are in Master Duel. Let's see. I know they're like a flip deck. What do they do? Wake Cup Earl. This card's in your hand. You can discard one other flip monster. If you do special summon this card... during your end phase, you can target one flip monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and face down defense position. So this card lets you play the level 3s. Interesting. Wake Cup Kuro. Wind Aqua. These are Wind Aqua monsters? Why are they Wind Aqua monsters? What's the idea? Reveal this card in your hand, add one Wind Flip monster from your deck to your hand, then discard a card. Oh, because you can add any of the Wind monsters. Okay. Entire one face down monster on the field, change it to face up defense position. Okay, but you can't special summon this card, so how are you going to use that effect? Okay. Wake Cup Mocha. Entire one face down defense position monster on the field, special summon this card from your hand. If you change that monster to attack position. Interesting. And then Wake Cup Makia. Okay. Reveal this card and one flip monster in your hand, special summon both in face down defense position. Interesting. They have nice artwork. I do like the artwork. It's very cute. It does look a lot like, you know, it looks like they were drawn by the same artist as the person who made the Charmers. Why are they Wind Aqua monsters? What are they supposed to be? Like some sort of fruit? Like parfaits or something? Okay, let's see. I mean, we just have Regenesis Archfiend and Regenesis Sage, which is hilarious. So let's just pop off. Horn effect, bounce. Okay. Behold Sage. I'm not sure, although Charmers and Trap Tricks are drawn by the same person. Interesting, okay. Archfiend's effect. Grab... Harris. Now we normal summon Harris. Or, sorry, Highness. Highness effects. Banish Royal. Fimina effect. Gulamel Pop Sage. Sage effect. Fimina Fusion Summons. Nice seeing you. I gotta go. Need to get ready. Have a good day. Make show. Okay, we draw. Oh. Usurpation and Matador, I think. And he's got flame. Okay. Alright. Blasting the whole field is very satisfying, but you have to do so much searching before you can get to it that it's just like, okay, well, my opponent's just going to negate all of that. So... It's already 7 o'clock. I'm gonna attempt to stream snipe Serafi. That's not very nice. Why would you do that to me, Kia? Why am I going second? I want one game where look! I drew 2 tour guides! Can I not have one game where I play tour guide and it doesn't get negated? Well, it's just gonna pass, okay. Okay, if that's what you want. Troll. Why are you trying to stop me from killing you, man? Okay. You're gonna pass. You're just like, oh, well, I'm still gonna hand trap you. Okay, I guess. If that's how life is to you. I'm gonna Requiem. Requiem, tribute itself. Special summon Lacrima. Link in a sequence. He's going to Azuna. You could have just normaled Azuna. He has Lupus in hand too. He's just like, I don't have to play the game on my turn. I can just play the game on his turn. Let me just play the game under Droll real quick. What does this do? Alright, exceeds, I guess. Jacks to pop. Okay. I guarantee you'll enjoy your trip to the afterlife. Tour guide from the underworld. Alright. We just Fog Blade pass through Droll. Normal summon Azuna, Azuna effect. Okay. Mill Force Release. Battle. Jax attacks. Sure. Alright, he's gonna set the force release. Link in a Moon. Link into Requiem. Link into Special Summon Lacrima, Lacrima Mill. So he's playing Fiendsmith Canine and he just passed his turn. I don't know why he would just pass his turn. But okay. I have also not seen anyone attempt to make these two decks work together, because there's not really a need to. They're both really good at like making other decks better. They don't really need each other. Okay. It's gonna be Caesar. Linking a sequence. Sequence effect. Make Lacrima. Okay. Come on, what are you gonna do? Is this a Bowa Q? Is it Wave High King Caesar? Are you gonna use Tract to try and make Desiree? You don't have Tract in your graveyard. Come on. I don't have all day. This is your main phase 2. There it is. Okay. End phase? Nope. End phase. Thank you. Alright, Fog Blades effect. Perfect. Okay. We will activate Sequence's effect to fuse. This is going to get hit by Wave High King Caesar. That's 1. Activating Engraver's effect to return Sequence to the extra deck in order to special summon Wave High King Caesar. Or sorry, Engraver. He does not negate that. That's surprising. Now he gets to use both his canine monsters' effects from the graveyard. Don't know what he's waiting for. It's a little bit weird. Well, normal summon tour guide. Special summon Boyo the Dawn's Light. Link 4. A Bow, a Q, the Lightless Shadow. Boyo the Dawn's Light's effect activates. Grab Mutiny in the Sky. WCQ, the Lightless Shadows effect. Pitch and revive. Why is this guy holding back on his Izuna and his, Yeah, I was about to say, like, you are about to lose your opportunity here. Oh, Izuna can't summon herself. That's right. Okay. Izuna only summons herself from the hand. I was trying to play around the canine stuff. I completely forgot that Izuna only special summons herself from the hand. That's right. Alright. Phantom Knights. Grab another Fog Blade. Mutiny in the Sky. Shuffle. Oh, I don't want to make Desiree. Shuffle 1, 2, and 3. Luce the Dusk's Dark. Archfiend Harris's effect. Grab Royal. Activate Royal's effect. We grab Highness. Get an extra normal off of Royal. Highness's effect. Banish Harris. Grab the Archfiend's Usurpation and the Archfiend Strategy. Activates Archfiend's Usurpation. Tribute Emperor to Ritual Summon Matador. Matador effect. Grab Throne and Fervor. Activate Strategy. Activate Throne of the Archfiends. Ritual Summon into the Extra Monster Zone Archfiend Emperor. Activate its effect. Special Summon Regenesis Archfiend from the deck. Regenesis Archfiend grabs Regenesis Sage. Special Summon Regenesis Sage. And that's game. Easy. Okay, that was a combo. That actually, like, I had some good plays. I was able to get, a WCQ out. I was able to summon a bunch of other monsters. Okay. Alright. Let's go into AI for a second. And let's actually see what we can do uninterrupted. Amazing. Thank you. Alright. Okay, here we go. We have the tour guide. Okay. Alright, so in theory, this should work. Normal summon tour guide effect. We special summon the graph from deck. Now we link it to Cherubini. Graph's effect, we special summon Seer from deck. Cherubini's effect, mill Rhino Warrior. Rhino Warrior's effect, mill Harris. And then Harris gets to add Duke. Or, sorry, Royal. Alright. Now we link into Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardiche. That triggers Seer's effect to bring back the Cherubini. And then we activate Rusty Bardiche's effect to mill Ancient Cloak, set the Fogblade. Now we activate Ancient Cloak's effect, banish from grave, grab Silent Boots, and special summon it. Alright, now here is my problem. So far, everything is great. The problem is, Rusty Bardiche does not have a level, and it cannot be used as link material. So I can't reasonably figure out a way to get this card off my field. Oh, I can get rid of it with Engraver, can't I? Yeah, I can get rid of it with Engraver. Alright, hold on. I figured it out. Alright. So Requiem Tribute itself, special summon Lacrima. Lacrima mill Engraver. Engraver's effect... Silent Boots give us another Fogblade. Let's go. Phantom Knights forever. Alright. Engraver, shuffle back the Moon of the Closed Heaven. Alright, now Requiem. Okay, now we can use Engraver's effect. Pitch that. Cool. Okay, now we link into Sequence. Sequence effect. Do we make Aerial Eater or the Duke of Demise? I think it's Aerial Eater. Hold on. So we shuffle... Let's shuffle back Tour Guide and Graph. Alright, Aerial Eater's effect. We mill Boyo. Boyo draws us Mutiny in the Sky, which we already had. Mutiny in the Sky's effect. Is there a way I can get both? I feel like there's a path where I can get both Desiree and Wave High King Caesar on the field at the same time, but it's so... It's just not... Because Duke of Demise can banish itself from the graveyard to return Engraver to the hand, which would let you summon... that would let you search... Tracks. But how do you put Duke of Demise in the graveyard? A Bow Q. Okay. Let me cook. Alright, hold on. Okay. Boyo and Seer make Duke of Demise. Okay. Link 4, a WCQ the Lightless Shadow. Okay, a WCQ's effect. Discard, I don't know, track. Wait, I only have one track. Oh, darn. Oh, I can't bring back Area Leader. This is still correct. Hold on. We bring back Duke of Demise. Then we're going to activate... Why can't I use Area Leader? I'm so close! I can taste it! Ah! Okay. We did it in the wrong order. Guys. Give me a second. I got this. I got this. I know what I am doing. I can see it. It's all in front of me. Okay, hold on. I need tour guide. I have a vision in my mind. It's perfect. Okay, hold on. There's tour guide. Okay, all right. Normal summon tour guide. Tour guide effect. We summon Graph. Link into Cherubini. Alright, Graph's effect, special summon Seer, Link, Cherubini's effect, pitch Rhino Warrior, pitch Archfiend, Archfiend draw Royal. Okay, now we have our follow-up. Okay. Alright, Link into the Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardiche. Seer brings back Cherubini. Rusty Bardiche. Pitch. Ancient Cloak. Set Fogblade. Ancient Cloak. Grab Silent Boots. You guys are seeing how the sausage... This is what I do literally every time I make a video. I just sit in solo mode for like an hour, trying desperately to figure out how to actually play this deck. Okay. I'm so close. Alright, here we go. Requiem effect, tribute itself, special summon Lacrima. Lacrima, Mill Engraver. Silent Boots. Grab Fogblade. Phantom Knights OP. We just get 2 negates for free. Alright, Engraver's effect. Return Moon. Alright, now we activate Requiem, equip to Engraver. Engraver effect. Get rid of... Okay. Alright, now we can link into sequence. Sequence makes Area Leader. Area Leader, pitch Boyo. Boyo effect. Grab Mutiny. Activate Mutiny. We're going to make Lacrima here. Okay. What are the requirements for a battle queue? Okay, okay. Lacrima's effect, target engraver. Special summon engraver. Okay, now we link Aerial Eater, engraver, and sequence. Bow accue the lightless shadow. Bow accue's effect. Now we bring back engraver. Okay. Now we can exceed into Triple D Wave High King Caesar. And then we go full combo. Okay. Royal's effect. Pitch itself. Grab Highness. We get an extra normal summon. Normal summon Highness. Highness effect. Banish Royal. And we grab Matador and Usurpation. That doesn't work. We don't have enough levels. Oops. We don't have enough levels. How do I solve that problem? We don't have enough levels. Damn it, I was so close. So then we have to make Desiree. Okay, okay. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. I need you to follow me, chat. Is anyone even still watching? There's 8 people still watching. Believe me when I tell you, it's going to be gorgeous. Alright, hold on. I got it. I got this. That's Seer. Why is Seer in my hand? Seer, get out of my hand. Okay. Alright. Normal summon Tour Guide. Tour Guide effect. Special summon Graph from deck. Alright, we're going to link into Cherubini. Graph, special summon Seer. Okay. Now that I have figured out that I have to use both Aerial Eater... Well, hold on. Am I going to use Aerial Eater for this line? Yes. So, okay. Now that I know that I have to use Aerial Eater anyway, I can actually cut Fiendish Rhino, which is good, because I was starting to feel like my deck was too... Like, I'm at 41 cards right now. And the only reason I was playing Fiendish Rhino is because I couldn't mill Harris with Cherubini. But now I can mill Boyo. Okay, Boyo triggers if it's set for cost. Okay, cool. Alright, so as long as this combo works, we can cut Rhino, which is great. Alright, hold on. Okay, so now we link into Rusty Bardiche. Seer effect. Bring back Cherubini. Rusty Bardiche. Mill. Sets. Ancient Cloak, grab Silent Boots, special summon, link into Moon. Silent Boots, banish, set. Insane. Okay, link into Requiem. Requiem summons Lacrima. Lacrima effect. We'll pitch Engraver. Okay, Engraver comes back. Requiem attached to Engraver. Engraver pitch Requiem. Pitch this card. Cool. Alright, now we link into Sequence. Sequence. Shuffle 2 back. Summon Aerial Eater. And now Aerial Eater can send Harris, which triggers Harris. So we can cut the... As long as this combo works, we can cut the... Rhino. Okay. Next, Mutiny in the Sky. For Desiree. Shuffle 3 back. Make Desiree. Okay. Now, we link into Agnumde. Okay. Next, we can link into Abao Aq the Lightless Shadow. Okay. Abao Aq the Lightless Shadow effect. Discard a card. Banish herself. And we revive... Agnumde. Agnumde effect. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. I need one more Light Fiend in my graveyard. Why do I need one more Light Fiend in my graveyard? Oh, this doesn't work. Ah. What am I missing? Why does Rusty Bardiche have to be such a pain? Okay. I have to draw a Royal Archfiend because I don't get the extra normal without it. God, what am I missing? Is there any way to have an extra body on the board for tributing if I go the Caesar line? I can't use Aerial Eater right now because I shuffled everything back. Banish 2 level 6s with the same attributes. This is a fire monster. What am I missing? Okay, so if I could keep Lacrima in my graveyard, I could Agnumde into Lacrima. Sorry, I could Lacrima into Agnumde and then Agnumde into Desiree on my opponent's turn. But that doesn't work. So, okay. Okay, so maybe I leave the Aerial Eater on the field for tribute fodder? I just need a level 4. God, if I didn't have to destroy the Rusty Bardiche, I could use that and just leave the Lacrima on the field. Okay, hold on. So then is Duke the right answer? Because I can tribute Duke, but I can't tribute Duke until I get locked. So no, it's not the right answer. There's gotta be a way. Alright. I'm close. I've almost got this. Alright. Normal summon Tour Guide. Tour Guide summon Graph. Link into Cherubini. Graph summon Seer. Cherubini. Mill Boyo. Link into Rusty Bardiche. Grab Silent Boots, special summon it, link into the moon. Link into Requiem, Requiem Tribute itself. Summon the Locker on the Crimson Tears. Locker on the Crimson Tears, Mill Engraver, Engraver's effect. Return Moon, summon itself. Okay, Ligina sequence. Sequence, fuse into Aerial Eater. Aerial Eater, pitch Archfiend Harris. Harris grabs Royal. Okay. Now we Mutiny in the Sky. I've got it. Wait. No, I don't. Darn. I need, if I could put Sequence in the graveyard, then I could fuse Sequence with Mutiny in the Sky, allowing me to keep Lacrima in the graveyard. But if I link Aerial Eater and Sequence into Agnumde and then shuffle back, then I would fuse into Desiree. And then link into a Bow Q. No, that's what I want. Oh, okay. This is it. Okay, hold on. So we link into Agnumde first. Now we activate Mutiny in the Sky. We're going to summon Desiree by shuffling back everything that is not Lacrima. Okay, now we link into Bow Q the Lightless Shadow. Bow Accuse effect, discard Duke Archfiend, banish itself, then we get to special summon from Grave, and we'll special summon the Lacrima, why not? Okay. Royal effect, pitch itself, draw Highness, normal Highness, Highness effect, banish the Archfiend Harris, grab... Hold on, if we did Usurpation and Matador, no, then we would still grab Strategy and Throne, right? Yes, there's no real benefit. Yeah, there's no benefit. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so then we go Strategy and Throne. Activate Strategy. Strategy, place Emperor in the back row. Then we activate Throne. Tribute the Highness and the Lacrima. Summon Emperor. Alright, now Emperor gets to summon Regenesis Archfiend, which would search Sage. Now we special summon Sage. Okay. We end our turn, and then during our opponent's turn, a WCQ comes back. And then during our opponent's turn, we can Lacrima into Agnumde. And then Agnumde contribute itself to summon Desiree and equip. Okay. So our end board... so, our end board is... Unaffected boss monster. 2 monster negates. Omni negate. Omni negate. And then a WCQ to pop a card. I think that's the best thing you can do. I think this is legitimately the best Archfiend end board possible. I'm proud of this. Stream over. Thank you for coming, watching me freak out. I figured it out. Phantom Knights forever. My name is Serafi. I was thrilled to have all of you with me.